Kidnap is an American action thriller film directed by Luis Prieto and written by Knate Gwaltney. The film stars Halle Berry, Lew Temple, Correa, and Chris McGinn. The film is about a mother who tries to rescue her abducted son from dangerous kidnappers. The film's development began in June 2009. Filming began on October 27, 2014 in New Orleans, with scenes also taking place in Slidell. Filming was completed on December 7, 2014. Aviron Pictures. Karla Dyson, Halle Berry, who works at the diner, lives a perfect life with her 6-year-old son Frankie, Correa. One day, she takes Frankie to the carnival. Upon entering, she leaves her son, in order to take an important phone call. But when Karla comes back, she finds that her son is gone, leaving his toy voice recorder behind. She sees a woman dragging Frankie into a green third-generation Ford Mustang and, while the car is driving away, then clings at the side of the car trying to stop them, losing her phone in the process. Karla drives her car and chases the green car, ensuing the lengthy chase. However, with her phone lost, she tries to make help from nearby motorists, but the attempt is thwarted by the kidnappers. Karla is then being forced to take another route after the woman threatens to kill her son. Not giving up on rescuing her son, she chases the green car again. Karla hears the abductor's voice from her son's toy voice recorder, revealing the abductor's name Margot, who claims that Karla is looking for her son despite, apparently, Margot sees Karla talking over the phone. She then sees a police motorcycle several meters away behind her. Hoping to stop the abductor's car, Karla sways her car. Upon approaching her car, the abductor's car sandwiches the police motorcycle into Karla's car, seeming knocking the police officer unconscious. They stop at grassy field, where she confronts the male abductor and demands to release her son, as long as she gives her money to the abductors. However, Margot gets out of the car and persuades Karla to ride with her, who claims that they will get $10,000 ransom in exchange of her son upon reaching their destination. Margot orders Karla to follow her accomplice's car. Upon reaching the tunnel, Margot attacks her, but Karla manages to subdue her and throws her out of the car. Having realized that Margot is gone, Karla is forced not to follow the car after the male abductor threatens to drop Frankie out of the car. After she loses them for several minutes, she spots a road accident and finds the abductor's car ahead of the traffic jam. One of the motorists saw the man and the boy emerge from the car and Karla drives to the abductor's way. She stops at the police station to report the incident and then sees the missing posters of the young children, who had been missing for a decade. Fearing that her son will disappear for good, she continues the quest. Karla eventually finds the black Volvo, used by the abductor, and chases him until she finally runs out of the fuel. She hitches a ride to follow the abductor, but suddenly hit by the abductor's car, killing the driver. Upon recovering, she finds that her son isn't there in the car. A male abductor emerges from his car and begins to shoot at her. As the male abductor tries to attack her, she releases the brake, causing the car to reverse into the woods with the male abductor, who is being struck by the branch of trees to death, cling on it. She asks where her son is, but the male abductor dies. She finds his identification card and learns his name, Terrence Vicky, an address where his son might be put there. Karla arrives at Vicky's house and eventually locates Frankie at the barn, alongside with 2 other kidnapped girls. Before that, she calls 911 as she hides from Margot, who leaves the house in search for her husband Terrence. Karla successfully rescues Frankie, but when Margot, who has just realized that Terrence is dead, returns, she and her son run out of the barn before she can retrieve the 2 girls. Karla creates a diversion by sailing the skiff away while hiding underwater. Having discovered them, Karla drags Margot down into the water and kills her. Returning to the barn, she's approached by a man, Vicky's neighbor, who holds her at gunpoint. Realizing that he's the ringleader of the kidnappings, she knocks him with the shovel just before he draws his gun at her. As the police arrives, Karla rescues the two girls and the media reports praises her for saving the children from the abductors.